Ever thought of mixing the tropical flavors of lumpia with California's fresh ingredients? Join me today and let's reimagine lumpia with a California twist. We're stepping up our game with a special gluten-free wrapper, local produce, and a sweet and tangy homemade ketchup you won't want to miss.
If you're new to the channel, I'm Geronimo, and I'm a professional chef and product designer in the San Francisco Bay Area.
Hey friends, we're embarking on a culinary journey with pork lumpia. Lumpia, for those unfamiliar, traces its lineage back to Chinese spring rolls, brought to the Philippines by Chinese traders and settlers. Over time, it's been embraced and reimagined by the Filipinos, evolving into a dish that's found at almost every significant family gathering and festive occasion. To mix things up, we're introducing a sun-kissed peach mango ketchup, a tribute to California's bountiful orchards, adding a layer of sweet, tangy delight to this dish. We're also creating a filling with fresh and seasonal California produce. If that sounds tasty to you, get your aprons on and let's get rolling.
Alright friends, the first thing we're going to dive into is our sun-drenched peach mango ketchup. This is where the Filipino tradition meets California fruit sunshine. Into a saucepan, we're adding 2 ripe yellow peaches, finely diced, and 1 luscious yellow mango, finely diced. The yellow mango will offer a sweet, buttery flavor that pairs beautifully with the slightly tart peaches. Cook these on medium heat for about 10 to 12 minutes. Watch as they release their juices and start to meld together. And you'll start to smell the incredible fruity aroma fill the air. Now, as our fruit mixture becomes jammy, we're going to kick it up a notch. Add 2 tablespoons or 30 milliliters of apple cider vinegar for a touch of tang. Follow this up with 1 tablespoon or 20 milliliters of maple syrup, elevating the ketchup's sweetness just a tad. For a hint of zesty warmth, sprinkle in a pinch of fresh ginger, grated. Let everything continue to simmer for another 7 to 8 minutes, allowing it to thicken beautifully. Once we've got that desired consistency, off to the blender it goes. Blend until we've got a smooth, velvety ketchup. To round off, a pinch of kosher salt is all we need to balance the sweetness. And there we have it, a Californian twist on ketchup, ready to amp up our crispy lumpia. Set it aside and let it cool for now. Alright, on to our star, the California produce-inspired lumpia filling. This mix is where savory, umami, and fresh greens come together, and trust me, it'll be Flavor Town. First up, heat 1 tablespoon or 15 milliliters of toasted sesame oil in our skillet or wok over medium heat. This oil will impart a subtle nutty aroma to our filling. Now once that's warm, add 1 cup or 145 grams of finely chopped shiitake mushrooms. Let's saute these for about 4 to 5 minutes until they're aromatic and have that beautiful slightly browned color. These shiitakes will add a nice umami to our lumpia. Remove and set aside. Next, it's time for our half pound or 227 grams of ground pork. Grass-fed if you can get it. Break it apart in the skillet and let it cook for about 6 to 8 minutes until it's beautifully browned. The pork is not just our protein, but also brings a juicy richness to our lumpia. Now, we want to infuse some vibrant colors and flavors. Add in 1 red bell pepper, finely chopped, 1 carrot, julienned, and 1 cup or 67 grams of that deep green chiffonaded of lacinato kale. Give it a good stir and let the veggies cook for another 4 to 5 minutes. The kale wilts, the carrots add a crunch, and the bell pepper a sweet contrast. With our base set, let's enhance the flavor. Toss in 2 green onions, sliced, 4 garlic cloves, minced, and 1 teaspoon or 5 grams of ginger, minced. Saute them together for just about 2 minutes, letting the fragrances meld. To season, we're pouring in 2 tablespoons or 30 milliliters of coconut aminos and 1 tablespoon or 15 milliliters of fish sauce. These will lend a savory depth to our filling. And of course, kosher salt and black pepper to taste. Now add the shiitake mushrooms back in as well. Remove from the heat and give it a few moments to cool down. I recommend draining the filling to get rid of any excess liquid to give us a better rolling and frying experience. And there we go, a medley of flavors and textures ready to be wrapped. But first, let's set this aside and prep our wrappers. Okay, now that our filling's ready, it's time to wrap it up. Here's where we're giving a nod to California's health-conscious vibe. Instead of the typical lumpia wrappers, we're diving into rice paper wrappers because they're gluten-free and give a unique texture. Dip your rice paper wrapper into a bowl of warm water for about 10 to 15 seconds. This makes it soft and easy to work with. Lay it out flat, and you've got the perfect canvas for our filling. Place about 2 tablespoons of our mouth-watering filling onto the lower third of the wrapper. It's the perfect amount for a balance of crunch and filling. Begin by folding the bottom edge over the filling, pulling it snugly. Tuck in the sides, ensuring everything's held in nicely. Then, continue rolling upwards, sealing in all that deliciousness and getting rid of any air bubbles. Go ahead and wrap up the rest of our lumpias in the same way. Each one a bundle of flavor, ready for the final touch. And there you have it, lumpias that honor tradition, embrace innovation, and cater to those looking for a gluten-free option. Next, let's give them that golden glow as we fry them up. Alright folks, it's crunch time. Let's get our lumpias that golden treatment they deserve. Pour oil into the skillet or wok over medium heat. A consistent temperature is critical for that ideal crispiness without absorbing too much oil. Aim to get the oil at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 175 degrees Celsius by checking with a thermometer. When it reaches that temperature, we're ready to go. If you don't have a thermometer, the wooden spoon trick still works. If bubbles form around its tip, when dipped in, the oil is ready. Time for our lumpias to take the plunge. Carefully lay them seam side down, fry in batches to ensure even cooking, and each side should take about 2 to 3 minutes to reach that golden perfection. And remember, maintaining our 350 degree Fahrenheit or 175 degrees Celsius temperature ensures they're cooked through without burning. Once they've reached that gorgeous golden hue, transfer the lumpias to a plate lined with paper towels or on a cooling rack. This step removes any excess oil, ensuring our lumpias stay perfectly crispy. And there we have it, crispy lumpias fried with precision, ready to be paired with our tangy peach mango ketchup. Time to plate these beauties. Start by arranging a few fresh, crisp lettuce leaves on your favorite small plate. The green creates a vibrant backdrop for a lumpia and adds a refreshing crunch. Optionally, add some herbs as well for more vibrant flavors. Here I have some mint. Now, time for our stars to take center stage. Neatly place the lumpia on top of the lettuce. The contrast between the golden lumpia and the green lettuce really makes them pop. Finally, place a bowl of our homemade peach mango ketchup on the plate. Its vibrant color and the promise of tangy sweetness is a perfect companion to our lumpia. And there you have it folks, our California-inspired lumpia with peach mango ketchup, ready to surprise and delight. Let's dig in.
Alright friends, it's time to do the taste test and I cannot wait any longer. This looks so delicious and crispy and I can't wait to dig in. So what I'm gonna do is just jump straight in. The proper way to eat it is to dip it in the sauce. It's ketchup. So that's the first bite I'm gonna take. See that? Bon appetit. And let me know if you can hear this crunchiness. Oh. So that peach mango ketchup is super refreshing and very representative of that California produce flavor. Like when you go to the farmers markets, you can definitely smell peaches. So love that refreshing ketchup. And the lumpia has that crispiness, and because it's rice paper, has a little bit of a chew, which is a nice texture. And the filling is very savory and umami, and has a little bit of nuttiness, which is great from that sesame oil. And you can taste the shiitake mushrooms, which has absorbed all of those flavors. And the filling kind of has a peppery note, which is different from your traditional lumpia, but tastes really good and fresh. So another way you can eat this is more Vietnamese style, and that involves wrapping a lumpia with the lettuce and adding a mint to kind of give it more refreshing flavor profiles between the savoriness of the lumpia to kind of balance it out and give it a more light flavor profile. I'm gonna wrap one, if you don't mind. Got lettuce, lumpia, and some mint. Now I'm gonna dip it in the ketchup. Ooh, super good. Super refreshing and love the fruitiness. And the fresh lettuce is really helpful in balancing out all the flavors. This recipe is definitely different from the traditional lumpia, but it is super California in every way, with its creativity, its blend of different cultures, and the fresh local produce. You gotta try it. You won't look at lumpia the same again. If you like this video, you're gonna love this video here, where I show you how to make another party food classic, Filipino spaghetti, but fancy. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe as it really helps my channel a lot, and I'll see you in the next one.